What's going on, beautiful people? We are back again with another gem. Hey, man, listen, we got this man named Spliffy. I like saying Spliffy because you ever heard when like British people say cheeky? I don't know, it just fits. It fits. That's just me. Why CoryxKenshin keeps leaving YouTube, dude? And I feel like a lot of people have the same concept as me. Like CoryxKenshin is my favorite YouTuber, as is a lot of other people. He just has that family-friendly, peaceful vibe, but everything is so natural, vibey, a great time. But he always goes back and forth from being on YouTube, disappearing for a year, and then coming right back at the same time. But even when he comes back, his growth is absurd. But when he's gone, he still gets followers, numbers, and his growth. It's like, how does he do it? But I mean, my man right here, Spliffy's gonna get into why. So listen, like, comment, subscribe, tell somebody you love him, and let's get into this reaction. Bow.
Over the years, CoryxKenshin has built a reputation of not only being one of the biggest gaming channels on YouTube with a sub count of over 17 million subscribers, he's also been known for his frequent hiatuses from the platform, where he will abruptly stop uploading for months on end, with more often than not complete radio silence on all of his social medias, which leads fans to speculate about what he is up to and when he will inevitably return. So why does a YouTuber like CoryxKenshin with such a big fan base decide to do this? And more importantly, how has he managed to stay relevant and maintain his viewership when so many others in his genre would quickly be forgotten about the moment they stop uploading? Before we get to that though, we have to figure out why CoryxKenshin is so inconsistent with his upload schedule in the first place. To answer that, I decided to go all the way back to when he first started uploading content back in 2009, almost.
Sorry, I didn't want to pause. But I kind of want to catch on that point when he was saying, basically like him leaving and whatnot, because he does bring up when he leaves and comes back and explains how when he's doing things, he's like helping family, helping friends behind the scenes, and he has other things working on. Like, for example, he was doing the FNAF movie. Like that was huge, and it was kind of hinted in the beginning, like for some people, like people who are just nosy. But yeah, like he disappears because he's doing a lot of big things for himself or family and whatnot. So everything is about has good reason to it,
was 15 years ago. His first couple of videos are about what you would expect from that time period. Skits and vlogs typically filmed on a low quality webcam with pretty minimal editing. Cory would upload this style of content on and off with pretty minimal results, with a couple of well-performing videos here and there, but for the most part he would not really see any major success with this style of content, which is the main reason why on September 30th, 2011, Cory would post his final video before a 2-year hiatus from the platform, the first of many to come. And something that will be important for later in the video. When Cory came back to YouTube in 2013, he began to upload his first few gameplay videos, more specifically horror gameplays, something that was growing in popularity on YouTube at the time. This was also around the time his channel started to gain momentum, but there was one game in particular that would push his channel's growth to new heights.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's. The game was exploding in popularity at the time, and the amount of YouTube Let's Players that were playing the game and displaying it to their audience were only adding fuel to the fire. So combine the fact that you're already known for being a horror gameplay YouTuber, and a game that's rapidly growing in popularity in your own niche that you're well known for, and you have the recipe for a viral video. And this series would prove to be widely successful for Cory, as they would gain millions of views, and gain him a ton of new subscribers. And from that point on, Cory would remain consistent with his upload schedule, usually posting every day. This would lead his channel to reach 100,000 subscribers by late 2015. It was
I'm not gonna lie though, I will give him so much credit because I was tapped in with Cory. Like, I would watch so many of his videos consistently, and for him to drop every single day quality edited videos back to back to back, dude, that is so, because like for me personally, I want to get back into fully editing my videos and whatnot, but more so like, for example, like this right here is a reaction video. It's like straightforward, point blank, period. But like I want to do more gaming videos, but that's what I want to edit and get into doing that. But it just takes time. Like it's so time consuming because you want to, if you're somebody who really likes take caring of your content, and it's just very important to, I don't know, it's like a perfectionist mindset, you find any detail, any issue, whatever, like you're never gonna feel like it's perfect, so yeah.
was also at this point where his channel would start growing even more rapidly. About 6 months later, he hit 500,000 subscribers, and then he closed out 2016 with 1 million. And this was only the beginning, as his channel only got more popular with every single passing year. However, it's important to note that during this time period, Cory would become notorious for his breaks from YouTube. He would have a hot streak where he would upload daily, and then seemingly disappear for months on end, with usually no updates on any of his social media platforms, leading fans to guess about when he would come back. Then at random, he would go right back to uploading, and the cycle would just continue. In 2018, he took a 4-month break at the beginning of the year, and also 2 more shorter ones just in that year alone. So what exactly was the reason for all these abrupt hiatuses from YouTube? Now, while he may have different reasons for each one, I think it's pretty safe to assume that creative burnout was a major factor in this. Now, usually when a YouTube channel starts growing rapidly, the next step for that YouTuber would be to hire an editor to handle all the video editing work that goes into a video, so that the YouTuber would have more time for different things, like recording more content, or handling merch drops or sponsorships, all of the typical business that comes with running a YouTube channel. But CoryxKenshin was a rare exception to this, because even as his channel grew and the demand for more consistent high quality content increased, he never hired an editor. He always did everything himself, and his reasoning behind this decision, according to him, is because he prefers his own style of editing and actually enjoys doing it too.
This is when I say, bro, like it is so, I don't, like, I tell people, bro, like it's so much that goes into this stuff, because it's a perfectionist mindset. Like you it's like having a baby and you're giving somebody your child to just work on your child, and you don't feel comfortable with that. You prefer how your methods work rather than their methods, you know? And there are people who like, there's a lot of people who would rather just make the video, like, well, just record the video and then give the content to an editor to let them do it. And it's like, whatever you feel is right, or, you know, like just do it your way, or like whatever you think would work the best, you know? But like Cory is just like, a lot of people have that same mindset. I'd rather do it myself than have somebody else do it and I don't like it, and then, you know, I don't feel like it gets the same feeling.
Which is a completely fair reason, as it gives him complete control of how his videos are gonna look. But the downside to this is that there is a lot of editing that goes into each of Cory's videos, which can be very time-consuming to do and stressful when taking into account the fact that he usually uploads daily when he's not on break. So he has to plan the video, spend hours recording it, then on top of all of that, spend some more hours editing, which to someone who isn't a content creator might not sound like much, but if you're a YouTuber, you know that shit is absolutely exhausting sometimes. Now, my personal opinion, if something is your job and it's how you make your money, then leaving for half a year just because you're a bit tired of the content grind doesn't really make too much sense. It would honestly be better if he either uploaded only a few times a week, or just decided to hire a video editor at that point. Because imagine someone who worked a 9-to-5 job, if they just decided to leave for months on end and just came back to work one day like nothing was out of the ordinary. He would probably be fired right there on the spot.
Straight up.
Cory knows he can get away with leaving YouTube because he knows his viewers will wait for his return, and his viewership will stay the same, if not only increase.
You goddamn right, because he got me locked in, bro. Anytime I saw like a video of him coming back, I got gassed. I would be so hyped, bro. It's cause I don't know, man. It's a good spirit, bro. Cause hey, I don't know. Usually when I see other YouTubers leave and come back, it's not that same feeling, you know. But it's when your favorite YouTuber leaves and comes back. It's like a heartfelt feeling.
This is because CoryxKenshin is pretty much immune to becoming irrelevant, and this is for a few reasons. The first one being that he's already quite well known for taking breaks because he's been doing it for years at this point. His viewers will see that he hasn't uploaded in a while, and just assume he's on break and will return just like he has every single time. These hiatuses have unintentionally built a cult-like fan base of people who are always left wanting more from him, and they never know when he's gonna come back either, because he just doesn't update his fans when he's gone. It's actually a psychology trick from the 48 Laws of Power that rappers like Playboi Carti have even used to their advantage. The second reason is that his content has a huge replayability factor. Videos that he uploaded years ago are still being discovered by people who have never watched him before. They start binging his content and they eventually subscribe, and then they wait until he posts a new video, which is actually how he was able to reach 10 million subscribers without posting a single video in that time period.
Bro, when I tell you that shit was bonkers, I was like, bro, I was watching it and I'm like, bro, how is his subscriber count just keep going and he's gone. He is gone. Like, dude, and not, bro, he's at 17 million, bro, and I feel like he's barely uploaded, bro. Like, he went on, he came back for a little bit, but like I feel like he hasn't uploaded as consistently as he used to, and he's still gaining the numbers, bro. It's nuts, bro.
The third reason is that he's honestly just too big to fail at this point. CoryxKenshin's fame has reached a point where he's become somewhat of a household name. I'm not joking, literally almost everyone in my high school knew who Cory was. So just imagine how popular he is for the younger generation and just how much of an impact he has on them. I mean, he just made a cameo in the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie, so there's definitely no question that he's at least pretty well known. And those are pretty much the reasons why he can't really fall off at this point. At the time of this recording, it's already been over half a year since he last uploaded, yet he could probably upload a video tomorrow and it would probably go on the trending page with millions of views. So it looks like CoryxKenshin will most likely come back to YouTube soon because he knows he has a very loyal fan base that will always wait for him no matter how long he's gone for, and he'll probably also take even more breaks after that if we're being completely honest here, but there's no doubt that when it comes to YouTube, CoryxKenshin is one of the most influential gaming creators out there, and when it's all said and done and he eventually leaves for good, he'll definitely be remembered for quite a long time.
Bro, and that's the sad part about it, bro. Like, yo, Spliffy, that was a great video, dude. Spliffy, that was a great video. Like, I know the day is coming soon, like, that when Cory's gonna leave, because I think, if I'm correct, he's like 29, 30 now. Like, he's up there. And, you know, he has stated before that he doesn't need YouTube anymore. Like, he could stop whenever he feels like it. Like, he has more than enough, a bunch of stocks, and Ray, all that stuff. Like, he has a lot of stuff put away that he could stop and retire for the rest of his life, and he's good. But he just does it because he loves his fans, bro. And I think that's awesome. But I think we all know in a realistic sense, like, the day's coming. And we don't know when it's going to be, but it's going to be soon. But, hey, man, just cherish it. Cherish him while he's still here, you know, you feel me? Like, it's kind of like how the concept with, like, LeBron James, you know. He got a lot of love in the beginning, then he got a lot of hate, and he always got scrutinized his entire career. You know, but then when the time's getting close, they're realizing he's leaving. He's getting a lot more, like, love and energy, and it's like, dang, like, just appreciate greatness while it's still here, you feel me? So yeah, holla at me. Peace.